What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jared, and today I'm gonna be reviewing a video on Kendra G. Now, something is completely wrong with these people that go on her channel, and y'all see what I'm talking about. Let me share my screen. We gonna get into this. Here we go.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I have two boys,
Two boys. How old are your boys?
7 and 4 weeks.
7 and 4 weeks. 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
Girl, you didn't have sex yet.
No, I can't.
What the hell you looking? Your vagina ain't even healed.
Closed.
How you looking for a new penis and your vagina ain't even healed yet?
I'm not looking for a penis. I'm looking for a husband.
Well, the husband. Why ain't you married to the man you had a baby with 4 weeks ago?
That was my plan, but that wasn't his plan. So
Well, when did
here
you
we
realize
are.
it wasn't his plan?
I'm sorry, say that again.
When did you realize it wasn't his plan?
After he broke up with me,
When did he break
before the baby
up
was
with you?
born,
When?
October.
When the baby was born?
Before the baby was
He
born,
broke up with you while you were pregnant?
while I was pregnant, yes.
What the hell was the reason? What do you mean? You didn't have an ass?
Your guess is just as good as mine. I didn't ask. Just the excuse was enough for me.
What was
So
the excuse?
he said that I didn't meet his standards. He didn't see himself with me for a long period of time, and he didn't want to be married.
How long were you guys dating for?
So we've been off and on since 2019.
So let's get to the nitty gritty. Were y'all in a off and on means were y'all never in a real relationship?
We were in a relationship, yes.
So
Let me just say this past, I want to say in March of last year. That's when it was like official. We were like, this is going to happen. We're going to be committed. This is going to be marriage. But then after we moved in together, it was just like,
now let me ask you this. In March, is that when you learned you were pregnant?
So let me get this straight. This woman had a child with a man that she was in an off and on relationship with. Then she didn't. She had a baby 4 weeks ago. And now she's asking for a husband. After having two kids by two different dudes. Just had a baby with a dude. And the dude broke up with her before the baby was born because he didn't want to be with her. The more and more I do these, the more and more I'm just like, it's no hope for y'all. There's none whatsoever. Y'all really... Wow. This is why men are clowning y'all.
yeah.
So basically, here's okay. I want to get to all the story.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, y'all were off and on. So before you got pregnant, you were not in a committed relationship.
We were. We decided that we wanted to be in a committed relationship in
Before
March.
you got pregnant?
Well, I was already pregnant, but I didn't know that I was pregnant.
So how long? Okay, because I want to get to the foundation. Okay. What I'm trying to get to is the foundation. So you guys were off and on for how long?
Since 2019, so 4 years in 2023.
So when did y'all become an exclusive, he's my man, I'm his girl relationship, just the two of y'all?
So I want to say that was in February of last year.
That's when y'all both agreed to be in an exclusive relationship.
Yes.
When did you get pregnant after that?
I think I was pregnant in February, like February, March. I found out in April, I want to say, that I was pregnant.
Okay. And then did y'all move in together because you were pregnant?
No, we didn't know. We moved in together in March. Around March. And then I found out in April that I was pregnant.
Okay, so now you're living together, you're pregnant, and in October, how many months are you?
So I had the baby December 1st.
Okay, so how many months were you in October?
October, I was, 37 weeks. So I was like, what, almost 8 months. Almost
So
8
at
months.
8 months pregnant, he came to you and said, I don't want to be, did he move out?
No, shit. I mean, shoot, we were still living
How
together. We were still
break
living
up with a
together.
pregnant girl that you're living with while she's 8 months pregnant?
Your guess is just as good as mine.
I want to say this. That was terrible, right? And I think he could have gave it more of an effort, but I wanted to get the foundation because these are the risks that you take.
Yeah.
Ladies, when you make life decisions without having a lifetime agreement.
That's
a baby is a lifetime agreement with a person. Like regardless how you see it, you guys are connected, whether you're married or not, you have a child together. And so this human being, you guys are co-parenting, but you have to get the foundation together before you have a child together, because I think it's terrible that he broke up with you at 8 months pregnant while you were living with him. But the more I'm getting to the details, your foundation wasn't solid.
Right. I think it was more so mine. We didn't have a clear definition of what commitment was. I was clear about what I wanted, my commitment. I wanted to be married. I wanted a husband. That's what I wanted. And from what he said, that's what I thought he wanted too. But come to find out, it wasn't. I think it was just more so he didn't want to see me with anybody else. So it's like, let me just say that I want what you want, so you won't be with anybody else. But yeah.
Do you guys co-parent well?
I would say it'll get better in the future. Right now, not really, no.
Did he move out?
I moved out.
Oh, I don't like this man. You moved out with the baby?
I moved out, yes, with my baby. I sure did.
Was he there when you gave birth?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. So, all right. So that's because the reason I was asking all these questions, he had a baby 4 weeks ago. Now we're going to continue, but you do have to answer this because there's going to be men that are going to feel like I said, technically they say you can't have sex until 6 weeks after you have a baby. So you are not even in the vagina. Your vagina ain't even healed yet. So with that being said, what do you say to the man that is concerned that you just had a baby 4 weeks ago?
Concerned? I mean, don't be concerned, because I mean, it's not, to me, it's not always about sex. I mean,
Well, honey, I think some women got to get this. You can't understand how having a baby 4 weeks ago can be to a guy. Like, that could be a big thing. Would you date a guy that had a baby 4 weeks ago?
It depends on the situation.
She a lie.
It definitely depends on the situation. I mean, if it was like mine, yeah, absolutely. If it was like my situation, absolutely.
Why not wait? I'm just curious. Why not wait some more time before you start dating somebody else?
Because I feel like the back and forth and just how it ended, it's no resurrecting it. It's definitely
No, I'm
not.
not talking about him. I'm just saying for you. Why not wait more time to just focus on your newborn child and some other things opposed to dating somebody else?
Well, this is not my first one. And I'm emotionally independent, and I would say stable enough to be able to have both. I mean, even before my son, or even before I got pregnant.
Oh God, this is the definition of trying to avoid the question. Ma'am, let me put it in layman's terms. Let me put it in men's terms. Why do you Why should a man take you after having a kid, after you had a baby by a dude that ain't even around? Why should a man take you 4 weeks after you had this man's baby? Why are you not focusing on your child instead of trying to go out into the dating market with a newborn baby, in fact, and act like you bringing something to the table other than a hot mess?
It's always been my desire to be in not necessarily a committed relationship, but have a husband. I don't really want to be on the dating scene, to be honest with you. I just want a man that wants to be married, that wants to be committed, that wants to be with one person. Like,
let me let this go.
That's what I want.
So you have two kids. Are they by different men?
Yes.
Okay. So now, understandably, you want a husband. How would you go about it different now to get a husband opposed to the two men you had children with? What would you do different?
Absolutely. I definitely wouldn't rush. Definitely will take my time. Definitely will have more conversations, ask more questions. Definitely to make sure that we're on the same page, um, and just take it slow. To be honest with you.
Okay, and this is the question that every man is going to ask. After one, why do you no? After two kids, after having two kids by two different dudes, why is it that you're now looking for a husband instead of looking for a husband for you gave birth to those two children? The way the husband would have been the father of those children, not two dudes that's not even in their lives like that. That is the main question that a lot of men are asking. Why are you out here with two kids, just had a baby, in fact, now you're looking for a husband? See, this is why a lot of men have trust issues with y'all. Y'all have all these kids by different dudes, and then you want to come onto the dating market talking about I'm looking for my husband now after you've given men that's not even worth being their father children. That's the problem that a lot of men are having. Y'all are giving these men that don't deserve to be fathers children, and then coming onto the market for a man with to find a man that is deserving of children of his own offspring and deserving to be a husband. Then you want to come to that man with two kids in tow, talking about talking about I bring this, talking about I bring my body and my looks to the table after having two kids. But see, that's y'all gonna learn.
Okay, so we got Ava, Houston, Texas.
Avia.
I'm sorry, Avia. Avia, Houston, Texas, 36, claim adjuster, mom of two boys. What's your zodiac sign?
Mm. I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. And you have a 7-year-old and a 4-week. Is it a girl or a boy?
Boy, both are boys.
Or boys. 7-week old, 7-week old and a 4-week old. And never married, but wants to get married. And your kids are by two different men, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. So what kind of man are you looking for now, honey?
I want a man that has a relationship with God. I want
It's funny how they always bring up God. You want a good godly man, but yet you was out here thotting around in the streets. You want a godly man after thotting around in the streets. Now you're talking about you want to be a born again Christian. See, this is why nobody trusts y'all when y'all talk about y'all want a man that's connected to God, because God will tell that man to run as fast as he can away from y'all. Y'all want a man, a godly man. Matter of fact, let me let this go ahead and play before I start in.
a man that is able to not only lead but follow,
Lead and follow. What does that mean?
teach, and also be able to learn. I definitely want a man that's family oriented. Definitely one, um, I would say active in the church, but as long as he has a relationship, that will do for me. Definitely want one with godly morals and values. Wants a man that wants to be committed, that doesn't mind wanting to be, a stepfather. Um, he definitely, it's okay if he has children. Um, it's would be definitely okay if he has, a good relationship, not necessarily with his mother, but also, with his child's mother, because that would tell me a lot about him. Definitely want a man that takes care of his responsibility, whether it be children, whether it be his lifestyle, his health, mental health. Definitely want a man that is open to counseling, therapy, and that's emotional intelligent. I definitely want a man that I can have intellectual conversations with, one that respects my mind, values, challenges me. Um,
You want a godly man. Then you talk about you want a man that could be a leader and a follower. Then you're talking about you want him to have a good relationship with in the church, and he doesn't have to be in church, but you want him to have a relationship with God, which I understand. Then you're talking about you want him to be have a good relationship with his mother and his sisters, be emotionally intelligent, when in fact you're not even emotionally intelligent yourself. And what's next?
And just want a good, all around good man.
Okay, what do
One
you
who
do?
knows, definitely, he has to know who he is. Just, he has to know who he is.
Okay, so you want all of this from a man, and matter of fact, let me let you say what you're gonna say.
Yes, no, he is. What are your deal
Yes.
breakers?
My deal breakers are atheists, um, cheaters, because mine definitely has to be loyal and trustworthy.
Okay.
Um, and I think that's all I can think of right now. But definitely atheist is a deal breaker.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
um, to me,
Oh, your audio went out.
uh-oh,
Say
because
again.
I think my battery went low. Um, as long as he has a good personality and good hygiene, I mean, looks, we can look past that.
Also, you
So
don't care
no,
how he look.
not that I don't care. It's not that I don't care. I mean, handsome to me, handsome to me. Come
Handsome
healed, yes.
and heels. What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I'm good with me. So I mean, no. I mean, he can't be broke, but then I'm not looking for him, to make like thousands of dollars or anything like that. No.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I can get you probably one more.
Wait, so you only gonna have one child for this man, while he's taking in your two kids from two different dudes. You only want to have one more child. That is a raw deal. That is a trash deal. And the fact of the matter is that he coming into a situation that he don't know how your baby daddies are. And then on top of that, you ask for all this and yet you're not even that.
So you got one more.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, let me see. Let me see if you can see me. If you can see me, I went walking today. Let me take these off. This
Girl,
is
you
how
had a
I
baby
look.
4 weeks ago. How the hell are you so skinny? Your snapback is like, what the? You look
I'm
really
sorry, I took my
good to have a
headphones
baby
off.
4 weeks ago.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
listen, I'm gonna let you respond to this because as a highlight, people are definitely gonna say you should be waiting, longer than 4 weeks to meet somebody new. Do you have a response to those comments?
Like I said before, um, I'm definitely healed enough to be able to not necessarily juggle it, but uh, have a solid foundation and being able to balance both.
Let me just say something, guys. Let me just say something just to keep it a buck. For a woman to move on that fast after having a child for a man 4 weeks ago and had got pregnant last year with this man and was in a committed relationship with this man for 4 years, she's unstable. And the fact of the matter is that she's moving on this fast, talking about she's wanting to find her husband now. It shows me that she's not a very good judge of character, and it shows me that she's just out here willy nilly, just trying to find anything that she can, just to be with. I can guarantee you one thing: she's going to find another Pookie and Ray Ray, get knocked up by him, then come on back on Kendra's show talking about I'm looking for my husband after having a third kid. I can guarantee you that.
Um, I think it more so depends on the man if this is something that he wants to take on. That will definitely be his choice.
Okay, fair enough. So was your last relationship the one in October?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh, it was probably somewhere in November.
And was it your child's father?
Yes.
So
Yes,
y'all
it
broke up in
was.
October and then y'all had sex again in November?
We did only because I say it was around November, only because we were trying to get my water to break. It was the only reason.
You can't make this ish up.
But after that, no. I know it's a lot.
Oh God. Okay. So okay, and then and y'all literally made this agreement. So he broke up with you, said all these things. I don't see a future with you. And then y'all come together in November to have sex to induce you.
Yeah, we were still in the same household. So yeah.
So when did y'all move out? When did you move out?
I moved out. This was like a week and a half after my son was born.
Unstable as French toast, like I said. Oh boy. This is why I don't trust none of y'all. Y'all coming off with this bull crap and then talking about you just moved out a week and a half after your son. So that's literally almost 2 weeks ago. Almost 3 weeks ago. And you talking and y'all was still smashing. You say you smashed the last time was November. Nah, bro. You was smashing more than that. See, y'all be lying. Y'all be lying and then be thinking people are dumb.
So you moved out 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you just left the house.
Yeah.
Did he give you any protests?
No, he wasn't there. He was out of town. He works out of town. So,
Last time in November.
yep.
Girl, I say this with all the love I can muster in my soul. Take some time and be a mom. You got to get some stuff together. You just moved into a new place. I mean, listen, you can do what you want to do, but I truly believe in single seasons. Single seasons are moments in my life when I chose not to date because I had to get my shit together for whatever reason, right? And everybody's shit together is a different thing. I'm not saying you don't have your shit together, but you are a new mom. You just broke up. You just left the baby daddy 3 weeks ago. You know, you have a 4-week-old child. You still have to deal with this man in some manner. It's all so new. I really think if you just gave yourself some months to adjust in this way, you can attract the type of quality man that you desire. But at the end of the day, it's your life, you know, and y'all make your own decisions. But I just think you went through so much in the last 3 months.
This is just goofy. This is just goofy as all I know what. Not only did you know what? With all due respect, I have no faith in any of y'all ladies. And I'm keeping it up. I don't have any faith in y'all. KS have faith in y'all. I don't. And I can guarantee you this. There's a lot more of her type everywhere. This is just funny. Not even funny. This is just ridiculous. Y'all want to sit here and act like y'all are the prize. And then you bring in 2 kids. First of all, your story don't add up. That's the first thing. You had a child 4 weeks ago, but you just moved out 2.5 weeks ago. Then the last time y'all had intercourse was in November, and then y'all broke up before the baby. Something not adding up. You cannot tell me that you just now giving birth and that you done with this man after y'all just broke up. She trying to slide into somebody new because she's still hurt. She ain't even wrapped too tight. Something ain't clicking upstairs. And I'm sorry to tell you, This type of woman will be the woman that'll destroy your entire life because she go back to her baby daddy and you get connected with them kids. She go back to the baby daddy and then all you know what, break loose. This why men don't trust nobody. This why men don't trust any woman talking about they're done with their baby daddy after having the dang gone child a month or two. And then matter of fact, both of those kids are under 10. So she's got to be still dealing with the first baby daddy. Bruh, y'all ladies really be making me think some of y'all just ain't smart. The fact of the matter is that you moved along to this guy. This guy got you pregnant after an unstable relationship. And now you talking about you trying to find your husband after having 2 kids by 2 different dudes and ain't even stable yourself. Man, French toast out of here. I'm done with y'all. Y'all ridiculous. Anyways, like, subscribe, channel, support the podcast on Spotify.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Ridiculous. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.